Glenn, before you go, come here. In fact, come here. Some people ask me and Glenn once in a while, why do you two old men sit down once in a while? I said, because we want to. We don't stand up as long as we used to, do we, Glenn?
We don't do nothing as long as we used to. What are you talking about?
Ask and you shall receive, you know. Here I am crying and snotting again, Glenn.
You could have said mucus or something.
What a, 55 years for Glenn, 53 years for me, and December the 9th, 10th, and 11th in Akron, Ohio will be our last three concerts. And we don't even think about it from concert to concert because we'd never get through it. We really wouldn't. So we push it back in our minds.
It's
and
emotional.
It is emotional time for us, and so many people have.
Right. But you know what?
What?
I already got my application in.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to be a Walmart greeter.
Here's your cart. Let me know what Walmart. I'm gonna wear you out, man. And in talking about reminiscing, let me tell you one other thing. Just reminiscing the other day, and when Glenn and I first learned to shave, we were talking about this. We learned to shave with big long straight razor, big long handle, big long straight razor. You lather up and learn. Glenn said when he was about 15 years old, Golden, he was lathered up one July morning in Texas and getting ready to shave for the very first time, and a fly lit on the end of his nose. And he had that razor in his hand, and he forgot and took a swab at it. And he chopped a little piece of his nose off, He said when he did that, he dropped the razor and he was barefooted and chopped a little piece of his big toe off. He said he grabbed his nose and his toes up and run to the doctor, and they sewed him on the wrong place, his nose on his toes and his toes on his nose. He said ever since then, everything has smelled so footy. He said he had to take his shoe off to sneeze.
You bad.
I love people, I really do. About 35 years ago, we was in, you remember it, in New Orleans, Louisiana, one Sunday afternoon. And a lady hollered out the audience for us to sing this song. And the group we had back then didn't know the song.
We wore out several groups. That's the truth.
Every time he talks, I think of something. He's bad to forget. He really is.
Well, I am.
And he's the first to admit it. Jimmy, last year we went on a California tour. 26 days he was gone. And while he was gone, his wife was moving into a new house. And she said, Glenn, when you come back, don't go to the old place, We'll be moved. Glenn said, oh, how could I forget, You want to address? No, I remember. We was gone 26 days. He come back to the old house, Tried to get in the door was locked. Looked through the window, all the furniture was gone. He scratched his head and went and sat down on the porch, curb rather, and a little girl coming down the sidewalk on a bicycle. He said, honey, the people who used to live there, do you know where they moved to? She said, come on, Daddy, Mama said you'd forget,